Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with actually, hold up. Broadcast media. Let's do this right now.
I love that, man.
Okay, maybe not. I need some extra lighting, guys. There we go. All right. Getting kind of slow getting up this morning. It's been a very, very busy trip. And actually, today is actually a lot slower, so we can kind of take our time and get things together. My main man, Richard, aka Six Rings, coming up. Actually, let me turn this AC down a little bit so that way we're not hearing.
The one wearing the Hall of Fame jacket? Sure.
Okay, look, we're out roughing it in the cabin this morning, damn it. All right, and I just began to have my coffee. You were talking about Leonard getting a contract this morning. Can you read the details of that for me?
Darius Leonard has just signed a 5-year contract with the Colts worth $98.5 million, making him the highest paid inside linebacker in NFL history.
Yeah, so there's that. And we had Josh Allen, of course, sign his deal that's at $43 million. And see, this goes back to the whole dynamics of what I was telling you guys before, and people always say, oh, you're just a Dak Prescott lover. It's like, no, you got to understand the dynamics of the money in the NFL. Think about this for a second. We just went through a pandemic, right? Pandemic. A lot of people lost their jobs, lost money and everything else. But guess what? And this is where I hate to have to actually agree with Aaron Rodgers. The value of the franchises went up. They said in the next 3 years, that all the franchise, all of them will be worth between $7 and $10 billion each. Now the Cowboys at the moment are only worth 6.8, which is the record right now. So if you're listening to what I'm saying, that means the Cincinnati Bengals in 3 years will be worth more than the Dallas Cowboys are right now. And because of that, and the reasons is new television contract, which is still being worked on as far as DirecTV goes. Somebody, probably Amazon or Google or YouTube, they're going to pay a boatload of money because they want to be able to stream those games. That money is there. Then there's the gambling money. The gambling money is insane because the NFL doesn't have to do anything other than take their cut. They're not advertising it. They're not selling it. They have the product, and you guys are doing the work, and we're taking our percentage of it. To give you an idea how much money that is for gambling, take all of the gate receipts before expenses. That's what they're getting just from gambling and not having to lift a finger to do it. All these things raise the value of what the franchises are worth, and because of the revenue split, the salaries will go through the roof. I know a lot of people say, yeah, well, we signed Dak to the contract. I know we're only paying him 22 this year and 31 next year, but it's going to be in the 40s, the following year. Well, guess what? That following year, quarterbacks are probably getting paid about $60 million. Straight up. So you'll look at this and say, well, damn, it's a good thing the Cowboys got Dak's deal done. Remember Kirk Cousins when he got that fully guaranteed $28 million? You wish you could sign a quarterback for 28. That'll be Dak in a couple of years. Now, for the Cowboys, we have 2 more practices left in Oxnard. Time is literally flying by. The thing that I love, and I got my man Hawk over here. Hawk, what's up? How you feeling this morning, Hawk?
Good.
Okay. I got my main man Dave, and Dave, oh my God. I know you guys are sitting there looking at my left shoulder. I know you're looking over here by my left shoulder and saying, what is that? What is it? Or you're looking at it now and saying, what is that? See that? Let's shake it a little bit. Bobble, 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 bobble. Okay? Check this out. I wish David got here earlier yesterday because that is Tony Dorsett. Look at that. That's a classic bobblehead. Because see, this one actually got some weight to it. It's not like the new bobbleheads you get that, you bump the cabinet and it falls over because it's like top heavy. This sucker is cool. So now I have, of course, Tony Dorsett. I got, of course, Emmitt Smith, and I've got Zeke Elliott. So I have the perfect collection. Oh, but wait, because you acted now, there's more. Check this out. Now, I'm going to introduce my man Dave here because and Dave hasn't had coffee. Do you drink coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we had coffee over here.
Yeah,
Okay, he looked like he ain't had no coffee, too. He's also brought me this
Fantastic
football
guy.
and gave this to me last night. I actually have my brain is just like it's mush, and he told me something about the football, but I don't remember exactly what because yesterday was a blur. So I'm gonna pass the talking football to you.
Not without coffee. We'll talk about it later.
Well, you don't have to. I'll tell you what. Just tell him. Just okay. Well, he's camera shy. Okay, tell me about the football.
We got
Speak up.
we got some players. We got some even cheerleaders on that.
Okay.
And it's the original 25th anniversary football for Texas Stadium. Original Texas Stadium.
You know what's kind of cool is I actually have.
They don't make anymore.
Yeah, I've got a piece of that stadium, a couple pieces of it from the lettering that hung. We actually jumped the fence before they tore it down and picked up some of the pieces. I have actually a Pepsi bottle, which is from their 25th anniversary season, that is unopened.
There you go.
Still got the Pepsi in it. So now I've got 25th anniversary at the stadium, and I tell you what, I'll probably make some kind of a case to put this in with a piece of the old stadium with it, which would be kind of cool.
Well, he's got inflated first.
Well, well, you know, I'm full of hot air. People would say just blow in it, you'll get it inflated. Richard, how'd you enjoy last night, man? Being at a home game, it felt like.
I felt like I was in Heinz Field, man. The sea, I had to get video of the sea of those terrible towels twirling. Literally at every single inductee that we had, it was just crazy. And when Troy Polamalu came out, I thought the place was going to explode.
It really was. I was down on the ground floor, and I was just looking up at the terrible I was just like, man, ain't this shit.
Oh, it was ocean yellow and black.
But I tell you what, though, and I meant to do some of this last night, and I should have, but I got to tell you, Jimmy Johnson's speech touched me in so many different ways. Because Jimmy Johnson first, actually thanked, Jerry for the opportunity. And as he was going through and reading out the list of all the people and stuff, and saying that, that it's look, there's too many people to name. It's just too many people to name. And saying that literally it wasn't just me, it was my assistants, it was my players.
You recorded the video.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, okay. You can go back.
I mean, you recorded the
We're literally living out of an RV, so we're cool.
I think I put this in my thing.
Yeah, well, that's it. Okay, no, we'll pause it. Pause. As Philly 5 Minutes says, pause. Unpause. But Jimmy talking about quality time left, being that he's 73, is that what he said? 73? And there's a lot to that. I look at my own mortality because I turned 56 this year, and I don't think I'm going to live to be 112. So I have more time in my rear view mirror than I do in front of me. And so that's where you have to try and make the most of every day and take every opportunity. The other part that he said that was really big to me was don't look at somebody as they are now. Look at what they can become. And those words, and I'm going to go back and rewatch the whole speech, were really, really deep when you think about it, And that's where you think about when I got to ask him a question about the team and stuff. We always look at guys and say, oh, well, he's a first-round draft pick. That's the guy that's going to make the team and do this stuff on it. But as he put in that 90s team, it was great getting the Herschel Walker trade, but it was getting a guy like Nate Newton, who Washington gave up on because he was too fat. He didn't look at that guy as this fat guy that can't play. He looked at I summarized. I won't butcher it if I try and read it, Dave. You got to understand. I told you.
I'll read it.
I can't read script. Go ahead.
Can I read it? All right. Greatness lives here. Treat a person as he is, and he will remain as he is. Treat a person as he was, what he should be and could be, and he will become what he could be and should be.
I gave you the Cliff Notes version, okay?
And this is from...
Okay. All right. I did that off memory, with sleep deprivation.
Good.
Anyway. And that's key. That's really, really important on when you look at things in the world. That's where it's a matter of how hard do you want or how hard do you try to get something. and you have to believe that it can happen. So that's the way I kind of live my life, and I really felt like, damn, I got something kind of in common with Jimmy Johnson. All right, so Hawk's over here. Are you camera shy? Guys, okay. Are you having a good time?
Yes, I am. I
What's-
don't even want to go back.
Okay, all right. What's been your favorite part?
Get you in trouble.
The first day,
The first day.
it was the best. The first day, the
Oh, the game.
seats.
Okay. All right.
The seats, and then yesterday too. Oh my God, having a blast. I'm having a blast every day. It's hard to tell what day was it.
Can't believe that tomorrow
Just
morning we got to head on back home.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
after
it sucks
yesterday-
going back home.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's not hard.
All right, and so then look, before we get out of here, we got David Wiley, who has been burning some shit up. I mean,
Oh
damn.
man, he's a man.
Midnight snacks
Oh,
last
shit.
night. Was it 2 o'clock in the morning?
Shit.
Make James Bullocks cry.
We got back late last night. They had a campfire out there. He's grilling steaks and stuff. And the Joe Barty was a hit.
Yeah.
You got you got Tony Dorsett,
I might get
Bob Lilly, and Charles Haley.
I might get what boy the last one is today. Bayfield.
You can't. Rayfield Wright. Oh yeah. Okay. I thought you were going to say Harold Carmichael.
No.
I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, Rayfield Wright.
Yeah.
And I tell you, Rayfield Wright looks good for as old as he is. He is one guy that football did not affect. So have you enjoyed your time here?
Yeah. This is what I came for here. I'm good.
Well, here's what's kind of cool, guys. Today is the last Sunday, with the exception of the last weekend of preseason, that we don't have football.
Yes, indeed.
From here on out, there's football every Sunday.
Hallelujah.
So for us to be sitting here just kind of chilling, that's not the case. I'll be getting ready for game day.
Yeah, he
Oh,
works
yes,
while you
I'll be
play,
cooking
man.
chicken wings, and I'll be running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I do need to go ahead and get that direct TV, so that way I have the Sunday ticket, so that way we can do the all-day streams and stuff. But yeah, so there is no rhyme or reason to this morning's video. This is just Sunday morning with the guys, and just wanted to kind of go through and just say hello. And we got all kinds of stuff to worry about. Cowboys, like I said, 2 more practices left in Oxnard. They play against the Cardinals, and then they're headed back to the Star. The season is getting here close. Oh, and Dak Prescott was doing some light throwing yesterday, so that's good. And I think Cooper Rush is injured, so there's that. All right. With that being said,
Well,
Oh,
just real
but-
quick, before you guys wouldn't, I think we would be remiss if we don't just take a moment and just have some condolences. We lost Bobby Bowden,
Oh, yeah.
91 years old.
Yeah.
And, that man is a legend in college football. So just wanted to have some words about that, and that man played a big role in what college football has become today.
amen on that one.
So.
All right, y'all. We will be down in Canton later today at the autograph signing. I got to take care of some business for a fan out there, and it's for an Eagle fan too. I don't know what the world's coming to when you got to do favors for Eagles, but it's all good.
We're going to show the real meaning of brotherly love is what we're going to do. Mark's going to do.
All right, something like that. And I'm done. Peace.